Bowl's ready, Shawn.
Eric.
So we have a unique koi discussion set up for today. Let's talk about it. Why are we changing the set? Tell everyone.
Yeah. So, well, we're here by my showcase pond, a different pond that people haven't seen in our video koi discussion. And I have a bunch of fish going out to Beverly Hills, actually.
That's a nice place to live.
Yeah, it's not bad. So I think these koi will be pretty happy there. And since I'm moving out all these fish, figured it'd be a great opportunity for viewers at home
Some
to
gorgeous
check them
fish
out.
in here. I definitely want to get these on camera before they leave.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? What are we gonna do?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch individually each fish.
Yeah, let's just do one at a time.
We'll bowl them in here, move them over here, talk about them for a little bit, and
Put them back.
go through
Okay.
each fish.
Tell everyone about this cool net.
Oh yeah, so this is a proper Matsuda sock net. Couple nice features. So a sock net is a great tool for moving water, as we just saw.
Yeah. That was at least 5 gallons. Was in there.
Exactly. In both hands there. And it's also great for picking up and moving all sorts of koi. If you're moving, a bunch of small fish, if you're moving big fish, it can handle everything. If you notice, this part holds water, and that way it supports the fish, right? Which you're going to need to do. And then if you need to drain water through it, that's why it has this sort of netting here, because you can scoop up a bunch of water and then sort of drain it
Dump some out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you can also release from the bottom.
Exactly. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's a super cool tool. And if you think about it, it's just like the Japanese nobori, Boys' Day flag that you see that is a koi.
Exactly. That's exactly where I was headed next.
Yeah.
Well, let's get some fish in this thing.
Yeah, cool.
So this is going to be a fun challenge.
Yeah, it is.
The pond is
like
8.5 foot
9
deep.
feet deep. Yep, around 12,000 gallons.
Don't fall in, baby.
And there we go. And we'll start off with the big girl.
If you fall in, it's going to be on camera. We will put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I know it will.
You want to put her on this side of the pole?
Sure. So just head in first there. Nice. Get that whole body in there. Yep.
Nice.
And then we'll go this way.
When I was moving water in there, the bowl was folding and then the bag was folding in half. So I was getting nervous. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, look at that.
I love her.
All right, so here we have a Marudo Yamabuki Ogon. The two big Ogon breeders that I like are Izumiya and Marudo. This is a great example of some really, really good skin quality. And looking at her here in this bowl is just awesome time so you can see how pretty the skin is on this koi.
Yeah, the different shades of yellow are amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
She's about 30 inches, I think, huh?
Yeah, at least. Yeah, she's a big girl for sure. She's definitely a big girl. And right now I have to look into it in more detail, but I think she's full of eggs. Which is kind of odd for this time of year. So if you notice, her body's not quite straight right now. She has sort of a lump that's here on this side. So I need to investigate that a little bit more and make sure she's all right. But man, the color on it's so outstanding. Really nice head shape.
Look how thick that base of the tail is.
Yeah, you can really appreciate the scalation on this fish. So Yamabuki, the Yamabuki Ogon. Ogon means a solid metallic, right? Because it's a one-colored metallic fish. The Yamabuki is a reference to a yellow chrysanthemum in Japan. So this koi is trying to emulate sort of a yellow flower, and that metallic really, to me, really shows off what that yellow chrysanthemum looks like. It's not like school bus yellow, it's not like mustard yellow, it's yellow chrysanthemum yellow.
And that flower is highly regarded in Japanese culture?
Yeah, absolutely. You see it in all sorts of crests, and if you look at old a samurai insignia and family crest, you always see the Yamabuki or chrysanthemum flower.
How old is she?
Good question. I think, if I recall, I think she's maybe 4 or 5. I think 5. 5 this year.
Would you say that she's full grown, or does she have a little bit? I know she has some width to gain.
Right. I think it's mostly we're going to see growth in the width area. Her length's pretty maxed out.
Yeah, 30 inches is good. She's still pretty mobile for how cold it is.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely healthy.
As you see that the top of the fish breach the water, the color is just outstanding.
Yeah.
It intensifies.
Absolutely.
And so we're filming on some cloud coverage day, but when the sun peeks in on her, she'll be glistening, huh?
Yeah, it even brings out, the sunlight is so important for Yamabuki Ogon to bring out the color yellow.
Each one of these scales, we have the light whitish yellow, and then each one of these is like it explodes back in the scale. You see rings of explosions. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what we call a fukrin.
Fukrin? Mm-hmm. That's what I described in that scale?
Yeah, that sort of the skin that we see here, and then the scale itself, that interaction, that's fukrin.
So people are going to have to go back and hear the story about the origin of Yamabuki Ogon when the guy was eating the grasshoppers. That was one of the coolest stories we've ever told on the koi discussions. I got goosebumps thinking about it, when we were discussing it originally. It was really a great story.
Yeah.
It shows the dedication to the breeders. And then many, many years later, we're still enjoying his piece of art that, he gave everything for.
Yeah, exactly. It is one of my favorite stories in koi history. And that was told to me by one of my favorite people, Ray Jordan. He was a great koi historian and koi judge out in Texas.
I can appreciate her for a long time. The gills, those big old gill plates, it's really like gold, the yellow of gold.
Yeah, it is.
It's like money.
Yeah.
Money. Yeah, she's really beautiful.
Yeah.
So she's going to Beverly Hills.
Yep.
Let's put in another one.
Yeah, let's check it out.